Chapter 1. Alexis.
"Come on, sweetie," Harold said as he rubbed my shoulders. "There's no need for this back and forth, he said, she said, mumbo-jumbo. I like you and you like me. Why not let me take you out for drinks after work?"
I rolled my eyes and glared at him. "Absolutely not," I snapped as I glared at him. "I don't like you. Creep isn't my preference." Harold raised an eyebrow at me.
"I feel that your feelings will change if it means you get a better promotion," he said as he looked at me. "You wouldn't put your job on the line over a few harmless drinks after work, would you?"
I rose to my feet and pulled away from him. "The only reason why HR has actually kept you around is because your brother owns the company and paid to get your charges dropped the last time," I warned him. "HR will believe me over you any day." Harold crossed his arms as he stared at me.
"Is that so?" he asked. "In that case, as much as I hate to do this, you're fired."
My jaw dropped as I stared at him.
"You can't fire me," I protested. "You don't have the power to do that." He smirked. "My brother does, though," he said as he made his way to the office door. "All I have to do is tell him you threw a fit and threatened to accuse me of sexual harassment if I didn't help you get the promotion."
I glared at him. "Not if I tell him the truth," I told him, and he rolled his eyes.
"Good luck," he told me. "He's already on his way down here to see what's going on. You can still change your mind."
I shook my head. "Good," I said as I glared at Harold. "Maybe he'll finally see what a real scumbag you truly are." Harold sighed and shook his head before making his way to the door.
"Try not to make this harder on yourself," he said as he opened the door. "I recommend you get back to work already. You'll get your answers shortly."
I nodded and marched right out of the room. But rather than going to my desk, I made my way straight to the HR office. The way people treated each other at the office was ridiculous, and it was a miracle this place hadn't been shut down. After all, just in the last week, there were 3 other women let go, and it was all because of him. The fact that nobody ever did anything about Harold was criminally insane, given he was co-owner of the company, and no one wanted anything to do with him, was a big enough red flag. After the last incident, his brother wanted to pull him from the staff altogether and leave him to stay at home, collecting his share of the profits every month. But Harold had convinced him to let him continue working. Therefore, he was allowed a chance to continue working. As soon as I got to the HR office, I stopped and took a deep breath. I already knew that if I went through this door, that would be the end of it. I was opening a door that could never be closed again. However, after Harold's threat, I knew I had no choice. With a forced smile, I knocked on the door. "Come in," called out Lauren from the depths of the office. I opened the door and froze. "Ah, Alexis," Lauren said as she smiled at me. "I was just about to call you. I have your voluntary termination forms right here."